about all the trend and gist on the internet and, of course, give opinions about them. I am Mercy Erabo, and once it's trending, I can never be alone. So, who is joining us on Trending today? Yeah, E to the N to the K to the A to the Y and
Hey,
K. I love those
hey,
moves.
hey. Hi, Mercy.
Hi,
Oh my God, it's so
MK.
good to be back on Trending.
Thank you so much
So much
for
is going
always.
on,
Yes, so
girl.
much. I've been waiting.
As in,
When is NK going to join me on
I don't
Trending?
know. You know, so when just day comes me in, let's do this.
All right, so thank you for coming.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
what's trending today? Breaking political news. Bayelsa State Governor Doye Diri is officially announced his resignation from the People's Democratic Party, the PDP. He said, and I quote, "Today I have formally resigned my membership from PDP for very obvious reasons." Well, let's see the footage.
My membership of the People's Democratic Party. And I'm not going to resign alone. And as you can see, I'm here with Mr. Speaker, Deputy Speaker, and all the members of our party who are going to go with me. There are some who are not here because they are on official assignments. And so today, I have formally resigned my membership of the People's Democratic Party for very obvious reasons. I'm grateful to all my friends and supporters who have stood by us and with us. And I want to thank all of you again and again. And together, we will continue to build a strong and virile Bayelsa State and a strong and virile country by extension. Once again, I appreciate you. I thank you all, and may God bless Bayelsa State. Thank you.
Well, very obvious reasons. And so
Obvious
far,
reasons
over
indeed.
21 lawmakers have resigned with him. Well, this has stirred lots of reactions from netizens. And you know me, I'll always gather reactions. Yeah. So let's see some of the reactions we got online. Okay, Sanyon Day is just laughing. And this is saying, like, seriously, they're running to another party to manipulate us to vote for them for another tenure again. I'm not the one saying it. Let's see
Okay.
if we have more. All of una native de una eyes. Still not me. Let's see if we have more reactions here. Achievements come in various ways.
Okay.
In various ways.
Okay. I
Okay.
hear you, sis.
Okay, I don't know what this is about. Let's
This
see.
picture speaks volumes.
Let's see if we have more reactions. Nigerians are waiting for 2027. You all will learn the hard way. Nothing is stopping Tinubu. You all will learn, okay? I'm not the one saying it. You're welcome, Governor. Come and be under the mandate. We don't know who is talking because he has not even
Which
said the
obvious?
party he is going into. Which
Which
obvious
obvious?
reasons, sir?
I was
I
going to
wonder.
ask the
I've been
same
asking that
question.
obvious reason. Seems like everybody
I was
knows.
going to ask
But
the
I
same
don't know.
because it's not even obvious.
Nigerian political sphere can't be like snake and ladder.
You remember the game Snakes and Ladder?
Yeah.
Oh my
All of
God.
them are running to the winning party. I don't know the
Okay.
winning party. It is
We will
finished.
soon know.
Interesting. It is finished. They are running because they are afraid if not, EFCC go open their case. Because if them dey APC, nobody go fit open their case. Even governor of Delta State self don go APC, and this particular man na the people's man. So if him go APC, full Bayelsa don follow am. Yes, so far 24 lawmakers. Where is he moving to? I am still wondering. I don't know yet. But why is it difficult for many Nigerian politicians to stay in opposite? everyone is always running to the ruling party, not because of the interest of the people, but for their own political interest and calculations. I think that's all. Okay, I don't know if we have more reactions. Why is it difficult? Okay, so that's it basically. The thing is, I don't know, but he said very obvious reasons. And now I don't think it's obvious reasons. I feel for the obvious party. In as much as he hasn't said anything, well, we know where he is going. And so I don't know if he might disappoint me, but let's see. I know tomorrow I'll still discuss this on
For
trending.
obvious reasons too. It's like we know where he's going to.
We know where he's
But
going
then,
to.
in my own opinion, when you said for obvious reasons, me, I'm now asking, is it obvious reasons as regards the PDP? Or obvious reasons as, we see multiple defections going on in the country right now, and we all know where they are going to. So is that the obvious reasons? Because I know the PDP right now, it's on a rocky trail.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of internal crisis going on, and they have still not been able to resolve it because of all these defections going on. So people are trying to be where it seems to be stable, because the elections are coming up, so everyone wants to secure their grounds and not be in a party where they are not sure how things are going to unfold. What he did just reminds me of what the governor of Delta State did, Governor Sheriff Iboroi, when he resigned from the PDP and moved to the APC, and he carried his whole cabinet and moved to the APC. Whether you agree or you not agree, you must move or you resign. And that is exactly what Doye Diri is doing right now. You heard him say he's not moving alone.
Yeah, he's
see the speaker, the deputy speaker, and every other person moving with him, but they have not declared where they are going to. Of course, for obvious reasons, it's like we know where they are going to. Everyone is trying. Like, I think I like one of the comments said. Saying that everyone is trying to move to a party that would favor them, not because they are rooting for the people,
but
their own personal gains and interests. And that is what seems to baffle me about Nigerian politicians. We vote these guys into power, and then they go in there. They first make promises. Oh, if you vote me, I will do this, I will do that, and then they make all kinds of campaign promises. And then when they are eventually in the position, we hardly see one or two ticked off those promises. And then you see people going in for their own selfish reasons. And then I'm asking myself, the people who voted you into this position, you are accountable to them.
Yes, you are very
accountable. You owe them your life in that position. So if you're not there to cater for their welfare and their security and what have you, then you lied. You lied to get into that position. And that is one thing that has trailed Nigerian politics, the fact that politicians in Nigeria, they don't even think about the masses. They are not there for the masses.
I love the way NK is boiling.
No, because it's really painful and shameful.
She's really
at
boiling,
the same time, because now the elections are coming. You will see them come again. Selling people, bribing people with bags of rice and groundnut oil and what have you. 5,000.
Do you really blame the politicians? I blame the citizens, because you're always going to take something that won't even last you for a few weeks.
They are
then
hungry.
You want to suffer for the next 4 years.
So I mean, people are thinking of their daily bread, not their long-term bread, their daily bread. So if you don't have a daily bread to eat, and someone brings you rice and says, okay, just eat this one first, tomorrow we'll look for another one to give to you, and then you take it because you are hungry. But it wouldn't have gotten to this level if the people were accountable to the people that voted them in there. I don't want to talk too much of politics right now because I'm really angry, but then it is what it is. For obvious reasons, we will soon see the party. If it's our own obvious reasons too, we will know.
The truth is, I do not in any way blame all of these politicians. I feel if we as citizens do better, those people would know how
when
to
we did better, what did the land us? In the last election, it was very obvious that the person that the people voted for, we all know the person the people voted, and it was very obvious. Nigerians were ready to take the bull by the horn and make sure that the person that we want to be in power is the person that will be there. But what did we see?
Well, the truth is, we still saw lots of briberies and all of that, even giving the the people money to vote for them and all of
Exactly.
that, and they were taking money and all of that. So it still boils down to the citizens. Election
Yeah.
is coming again. Don't think of
Shine your eye.
the daily bread,
Oh,
like
Jesus.
NK said. Don't think about the daily bread. Think about how you would cope for the next 4 years. If you are doing this just for that day, after that day, what happens?
Hunger
What
sets
happens
in
next?
again.
You'll be back into all of this whole drama, inflation, and all of that happening in the country. So let's do better. Election is coming, and that's why we're seeing all of these defections and all of that. Can we, for once, disappoint all of these politicians? Well, away from political drama, let's go to, yeah, I saw this very viral statement from a veteran Nollywood actor, Chiwetalu Ago. Yeah, I don't know. I like that man.
The man that always has a
much.
proverb.
Yeah, I love him so much. So in a viral video he shared on his X, he boldly stated that poverty cannot die by fire. I know we have one song that says, poverty, die, 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 poverty, die. Poverty cannot die by fire. He said you need to work really hard to make money. If you just want to keep on praying and praying, poverty will not die by fire. Anyways, let's see the footage.
Poverty does not die by fire. I repeat, poverty cannot die by fire. Pray from now till tomorrow. If you don't work hard, poverty will deal with you. If you don't put in enough effort, poverty will go back. Yes, prayer is powerful. It connects you to divine wisdom and favor. But work is a channel through which blessings manifest. You can pray all day for success, but if you refuse to work, plan, or act, you will still remain poor. God blesses effort, not idleness.
According
caught
to
the
him,
rema.
the real key to success is hard work and diligence.
Bam.
It said, faith, even the Bible, not him, faith without work is
It
dead.
is dead.
If God is
All
saying
around.
that, I wonder why you just feel like you need to go to church and pray. And then if there's no, like if it has to do with just a prayer, I'm not sure God would have said in his word that I have given you the power to make wealth. That means go into the word and make wealth, not just come in and say, God, you've given me the power to make wealth. Yes, wealth fall from heaven and all of that. Wealth will not fall from heaven, my sister, if you do not walk. So me, I stand with Chiwetalu Ago. I agree. I boldly agree with him. A prayer without work is dead. NK, what do you feel?
No, there is nothing to negate here. I mean, everything he said, I mean, they were facts. You saw me receiving, like, he was spitting facts.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, when God created the world, he created Adam and Eve. I mean, he put them in the garden. The Garden of Eden had everything. But Adam still had to work to get food to eat. So you cannot say you want to. Some people, you see, one thing about us Nigerians, Africans generally, we are so spiritual.
You get
That's
that.
why the white people, they laugh at us too much because they feel everything is spiritual. Yes, life in itself is spiritual, but then if you keep saying, "Oh, Jesus will not come down from heaven and come and put food on your table," he will not come down from heaven and
Manna
come and
will not
give
fall
you.
from heaven.
It will not fall. The days it fell, it has not fallen again since then. So it will not fall. So if you think you want to, if you like, go and sleep in church for the full 1 week, say you are doing outreach or you're doing whatever, you want to pray, poverty will not die. You have to use your hands. Get your hands
And that's
dirty.
why there's walk and pray.
Walk and pray. Yeah, exactly.
While you're working,
So
you're praying.
yes, so your prayer is backing what even the same Bible said. What you have in your hands, I will bless it.
Yes, I'll bless
So
the
if
work
there's
of
nothing in your hands, what does God want to bless? I mean, it's just common sense. But these days, I mean, common sense is not really common anymore.
It's not.
So if you have common sense, you will know that you have to have something. It is what you have that God will now multiply.
Bless, exactly.
The three, I mean, is it the three? The parable in the
That he
Bible.
gave them talents.
Exactly.
Right?
The man gave them something that they now multiply.
Yeah,
Abi?
some just went to keep
Some
theirs.
went to keep theirs and they came back with nothing. So the ones that they gave 5 went and make it 10. So if you don't have anything in your hand, what does God want to now bless? He has to find you doing something. So poverty will not die by fire, my dear.
It
You
will
have to
not
go
die.
and
You
work.
have to work.
There
So
is no
you
food for lazy
watching
man.
this right now, I hope you agree.
Take that
you
advice
need to work.
and put yourself together.
Chiwetalu Agu will always give you advices. Work and pray. So that's that for that. Yes, our third story. This one is coming from one of Nigerian's comedy legends, veteran comedian and social commentator Ali Baba
My guy.
has publicly declared his support for polygamy, saying it can actually help maintain order and discipline in marriages. Interesting. During a recent interview, Ali Baba explained that some men prefer having multiple wives because it helps them manage their households better. According to him, some women tend to be more respectful and cooperative when they know their husband have other wives. I needed that the bread.
Oh,
Okay, so
goodness.
I know in economy they say you have to make a supply, you have to reduce supply for demand to increase. So now he's saying that he's bringing that into marriages, that you need to bring another wife, that there need to be a competitor so as to maintain order and discipline in marriage. I wonder where this is coming from, but not in my Bible. It's definitely not coming from my Bible. Thank you.
Oga Ali Baba, Mingosa, you are my person, you are my person. But you see this one that you talk, me, I do not agree with you. I did not agree with you, and I know, I think I know where he's coming from.
Yeah.
The fact that these days a lot of women tend to, let me say, make yanga, for their husbands. They don't want
It's a
to do
woman
this, they don't want
thing.
to do.
We should
No,
do
no,
yanga.
no, wait.
It's
So I
normal.
think he's now trying to come from the angle of, okay, you are making yanga. Know that as you're making the yanga, there is another person there that your husband can fall to. If your yanga is getting too much, he will just leave you and go to the next person because there are other wives. You have co-wives, But then let's turn it around. Can the woman now go ahead and marry multiple husbands?
So that the man will have competition.
So that as the woman is having competition, let the man too have the competition. So that we'll know how the house will survive, whether the house will not fall down. Because I mean, I do not support polygamy. I do not support his comments and what he has said. But then again, there are some tribes that support polygamy,
and some religion
as well that support it, and they are okay with it. So if your tribe or your religion, that's what they do for there. If it's okay by you, that's your own cup of tea.
When it comes to marriage,
the marriage that I know is one man and one wife. Anything more than that, it is us that puts it. It is not how it was stated from the get-go. So I think man brought this polygamy stuff, and then again, if you feel as a woman you are not ready to compete with anybody for your husband's attention, and you know that the man is having, especially for those of you who are yet to marry, you see that there are potentials of polygamy, or maybe when people have discussions, he's tilting towards that angle. If you just sense anything like that, and you know it's not in your dictionary at all, just let him be, let him go.
Run.
You will not want to enter something that you will go and regret later. So please, if you're not in support of polygamy, don't enter into any relationship with a man who supports polygamy. But if you are in this situation and this is where you find yourself, you find your husband tilting towards another woman, my dear, call for, how did they say it? Call for help. Yes, call for help.
Call 911. Call Mercy on Trending.
I'm telling you,
come here. I'll come
we'll
over
run
to help you.
I'll come and rescue you.
So Mercy, when it comes to marriages, I just tell you, do what works for you. I will not advise you.
Yeah.
If you're cool with polygamy, some women don't even have issues with polygamy. They feel, when she comes around, we'll split our jobs, we'll have I won't be doing all of
They
that
don't-
alone. She will do the cooking. I will
Especially
do
if the
this,
man
I
is
will
a
do
wealthy
that.
man, they don't even mind.
They don't
because
mind.
As long
So
as he's taking
some
care of me
lady,
and my children, I'm
some
fine.
ladies don't have issues with polygamy. So I will always tell you, do what works for you. If you're fine with polygamy, go ahead. So away from Alibaba and the polygamy. So here's one gist that's got social media talking. A Nigerian woman, Queen Christopher, has revealed how she ended her relationship with her handsome bobo because, according to her, the guy just wouldn't stop asking for money. So finally, a gold digger man. Queen said that at first she thought he was joking, but it became a regular thing. Every week, the guy had one financial request or another, and eventually she said, "Enough is enough," and
Okay.
walked away.
Okay. Okay. The
Finally,
scales just
NK,
fell off her eyes.
A lady is walking away from a gold digger. So some time ago when we discussed, I think I had that discussion with Michael, and I told him, I said, when we were talking about ladies not bringing money, ladies not supporting their husbands and all of that, and I told him something. I said, you know, some ladies actually take care of the home. They're actually the father in the house,
And they don't say
and the
a
men
word
will
about
not come out. You won't see the men online coming out to say,
"Oh,
yes,
my
my
wife
wife
doing
is the
this."
one doing this. They would still join the lines of men on social media saying that, what do women bring to the table, knowing fully well that your wife is your
at home
sponsor,
is the one
she's
that
your
is the
destiny
breadwinner.
helper. You will now come to social media and say, what does a woman bring to the table? So
Crazy
I
stuff.
really wish I was having this discussion with Michael right now, because
You will explain to her.
because we have a gold digger. At least this one is very obvious. You come to a woman, ask her for money. The following week, you're asking her again for money, and it happens. It's just that we don't get some ladies coming out to speak. Some ladies, out of desperation, they just want to be there because they feel like, I just need to get married and all of that.
But then, why would you date a broke man? I mean, why?
Okay.
Why would you date a broke man? A
Mr.
man who
Michael, I hope you're
provide
watching this.
you with basic things. I mean, why would you be with such a man? Because if the truth is, whatever you see happening now that you're not married, when you enter, you even see times two.
Double.
So if you're with a man who can't provide for you, who can't give you money to get basic stuff, he's always asking from you. When you eventually marry such a person, just know that, first of all, you are the one taking care of the marriage bills. You are the one going to, or the wedding bills. You are the one going to keep financing that marriage.
Pay children.
Because I don't know whether the man works. I don't know whether the man works, but if you're always asking your girl for money, meaning you have nothing you're doing. So why would you want to put a girl in that kind of pressure? And I love the fact that she was able to walk away. Some ladies will not do because they just want to. No, God will do it. God will do it. God will do it. Let me just get married first. He will be okay.
He will
but
change.
Then there is nothing like he will change. If you don't see the change now, you won't see it tomorrow. Except God intervenes.
Yeah.
You know. But then again, I think that's a very shameful thing to do. It's okay for, I mean, if it happens once or twice, you know, it's okay. But if it becomes a constant thing, meaning the man is really looking for something that he did not put there. And by the time you keep on allowing it, you keep on condoning it, you just have to keep on enjoying it, because that's how it's going to be. Because he knows that when he goes out and he misbehaves, oh, my woman will give me money. So please don't start what you cannot finish.
I really wish more women could just come out and talk, so we'll have more of this online, because once you go online, you just keep seeing women are gold diggers. Women, we have
now it's the man.
Men
come out and talk.
Gold diggers. So I really want us to have more of this. If you know you're suffering something like this, please come out. Speak out.
Yeah.
Speak out. Let's have more of this. Well, away from that, so social media has been on fire lately with report that some so-called iPhone 17 Pro Max that are being sold across Nigeria are iPhone XR in disguise. Interesting. This is coming that from all of this chaos we've been seeing online that involved Very Dark Man, B-Lord, and even Nkechi Blessing. Nkechi Blessing is always caught up in between all of this. So this is how the whole thing started. B-Lord came out to say there's refurbished XR now that looks exactly like iPhone 17 Pro Max, and he said he was going to be selling it out for over 400,000 naira. And then Very Dark Man, being in China, came out to say, Bilo, this thing you're selling for over 400,000 naira is just about 200,000 naira. And then the internet caught fire.
Okay.
So that was how people came out to say, no wonder we've been seeing iPhone 17 Pro Max everywhere on social media. Everybody's having iPhone 17 Pro Max, knowing the fact that iPhone 17 Pro Max is over 3 million naira. How come? So we have up to this amount of money in this country, and people are complaining that we don't have money in the country. So some people came out to say, well, my own is 17 Pro Max, it's not XR. That was how Auntie Nkechi Blessing took her 17 Pro Max and dipped it into the water. That this is it. This is iPhone 17 Pro Max. And then Brother VDM came out to say, Auntie from iPhone X has water resistance. Once you put them in water, nothing happens. And VDM took iPhone XR on the tap, on the phone, even dipped it into water. I was like, this is it. It's still working. So, Auntie, nothing can change the fact that you might be using an iPhone XR. We do not know. So you coming out to justify yourself. I feel if you have your iPhone 17 Pro Max, you don't need to go out and start talking. You don't need to. Why are you trying to prove a point?
Constant validation.
Like, so with all of this whole drama, I was able to gather some reactions, because while some persons going to buy iPhone XR just because they want to feel among, they want to belong. Okay, here are some reactions. How we want come differentiate between XR and 17 Pro like this. Interesting. This XR no just one fade. I think we still have more reactions to that. Yeah, we have. Okay, I think we might not be having more reactions. Okay, I won't buy Corolla, put them for Lamborghini body. That's exactly what they're doing now. I beg, help me confirm. So this is talking to VDM. All the iPhone from XS are all water resistant. Yes, they are. You don't need to come and start proving a point to us. XR na Oshimiri for here. Okay. Person go put phone for hot soup to show say it dey.
Oh my God,
Nigerians almost. You all should just give VDM his medal and end all of this fights. Interesting. So I've been wondering, NK, this is na big wahala. Hand go meet everybody.
Last.
I am surprised you all sounding like this is new. Something when we sabi tete. Okay, so people have been doing, and these are the same thing that ladies are trying to kill themselves because of iPhone. Where that lady when be they explain for us, make una tag her. Okay, that is Nkechi Blessing. Now everybody go get this one by force.
Yes,
and
so
okay, I'm just trying to think why. Like, I don't understand. If not for the whole peer pressure, low self-esteem issues, and everything, why would you just want to convert your XR to iPhone 17 just to make people feel like, yes, just to make people feel less of themselves? You want to let them know that, oh, I am bigger than you, but deep down, you know that you are using XR.
You want to feel among, Abby?
You know you are using XR.
Well, we may not have enough time to deliberate on this, but one thing I would just say, Nigerians have this habit of, we always want validation from people. Why would I come online to come and say, oh, I'm finally using an iPhone 17 Pro Max? What am I making the announcement for? Keep it to yourself. If you got it, thank God. Keep it to yourself. Why am I coming online to come and say, oh, see, Sisai Water is original? What am I doing that for? I understand VDM because I know he's in China. I know he's been calling out phone sellers these days that the money that I think I saw one video where he was calling out a particular seller that was advertising his product for a certain amount, and like, in China this is how it is. If I come to that Nigeria, I go disgrace all of them. So he's trying to always, this is what he does. We know him for that, trying to bring the things as they are, the facts. But then again, why the constant validation? Why are you trying to prove a point? I think it's unnecessary. And all this drama of XR, fine, sometimes it can be like that. Maybe it's actually true that some XR are being converted to 17 Pro Max. But then, why do I have to make a fuss about it on social media?
Well,
if you have
really,
enough money
really,
to buy it,
yeah.
congratulations. Go ahead and do. I mean, so let's focus on what really matters.
Yeah.
I mean, all these things are just frivolous.
Time is really not on our side. Maybe we'll be starting from here tomorrow, because this is a real gist
Yes.
in Nigeria, and it's trending currently. Once you go anywhere on your social media account, you just see iPhone XR, iPhone 17 Pro Max, and all of that going on.
Meanwhile, before we wrap up, if you can still buy the 17 Pro Max and come and give me, I will appreciate it.
They will get you the
I will
refurbished
appreciate
one. All right, so it's a wrap on trending. Yes, this time is really not on our side.
Yes,
Sadly, we have to go. But you know me, I always enjoy myself on trending. And I
Yeah.
know you out there, you are enjoying yourself too.
Yeah,
And
it's
of
always a
course,
fun time.
you can engage with us through our comment section on all our social media platforms, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram at Atlantic Media and TV. Thank you, NK, for
Thank you
always
so much.
joining
It's
me.
always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Yeah. So this is where I have to tell you, see you for another great edition of Viewpoints on Atlantic TV.
Yes.
Same time tomorrow. I am Mercy Erabo. Do have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.